Hey, this is my comic pull list for July 20th, 2016. Starting off with Dark Horse, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 10, issue number 29. After realizing that he can't write in the Book of Magic, D'Hoffryn and his band of vengeance demons lock horns, no pun intended, with Buffy and her crew. But the battle over good and evil may cost one of our heroes their lives. This was an excellent issue with a surprise ending, and with only one issue left in this season, the next one is going to be a doozy. And news just came out this week that Season 11 will start this fall, featuring the creative team behind Season 10, writer Christos Gage and artist Rebecca Isaacs. Like I've said multiple times, I've really enjoyed this season, so I look forward to seeing where next season goes. Moving on to DC, it's Batgirl and the Birds of Prey Rebirth number 1. Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, aka Oracle, aka Batgirl again, finds out that someone is using her old pseudonym to sell secrets to the mob. She meets back up with her ex-crime fighting partner Dinah Lance, also known as Black Canary, to try to track down the culprit. Meanwhile, Helena Bertinelli has left Spiral and is back as Huntress, whose new self-imposed mission is to take down Mafia hitmen, a mission which brings her into direct opposition to Batgirl and Black Canary. I just picked up this issue out of curiosity, kind of see how DC was rebooting this series. I hadn't really planned to read any more beyond this first issue, but I actually really liked it. Shauna Benson's writing did a great job of, giving newbies like me the backstory while introducing new elements. I didn't ever feel like I was really lost, and the art by Claire Rowe was quite good also. I may just have to add this to my pull list. Next, it's Hellblazer Rebirth number 1. When last we saw John Constantine, he was leaving New York after having just saved the city from the clutches of Lord Neuron, but not in time to save his boyfriend Oliver, who had sold his soul to get back his daughters from hell. In this first issue of this new run, John Constantine is back in London, a place from which he has apparently been banished. We also learn just what he's willing to risk to stay there. Now, I love this latest run of this character, which ended last month, so I was a little worried about it getting rebooted so soon, but I was pleasantly surprised. While the art by Moritat, I think is his name, lacked the quirkiness of most of the last run, Simon Oliver's writing more than made up for it. Not sure about some cameos by a couple of other DC characters thrown in there, but other than that, I really like this issue. Next up is Lucifer number 8. Raphael seeks help from Lucifer, and Mazikeen prepares for battle with assistance from an unexpected ally. We also get to see a couple of characters we haven't seen in a few issues. This isn't one of my favorite comics, but there's still plenty here to keep me interested, so I will probably stick with it for a little longer. Next, it's Scooby Apocalypse number 3. The gang barely escapes with their lives from the monster-infested underground base, but now they have to decide what their next move is. This was a decent third issue, so I think I'll continue with this series also, at least for a little bit. Next, from Dynamite, it's Jim Butcher's The Dresden Files, Wild Card number 4. I still haven't caught up on this yet, but there are 2 issues left, so maybe I'll catch up before the last one comes out. We'll see. Moving on to Marvel, it's Darth Vader number 23. Vader fights Morit, Dr. Aphra devises a plan, and Silo's secret is revealed. This was actually a pretty good issue. Now, I haven't always loved this series, but it's actually getting really good, so I'm looking forward to see how they tie everything up in the finale. And finally, it's Star Wars issue number 21. This starts a new story arc, The Last Flight of the Harbinger, and follows a team of stormtroopers as they investigate a downed rebel ship. I like this first issue. It was cool to see the different troopers had different fighting styles and stuff like that, and we'll see where this story arc goes. So that's it for this week's comics. Please drop me a comment and hit like and subscribe. I'm actually thinking about cutting back on my pull list and dropping the ones I'm only so about. But we'll see. But that's it for now. Later!